Hey guys, WheatyWaffle here today, and we are back in the city of Westfield just looking over this beautiful metropolitan airport that we built in the last part. This airport unintentionally fixed a major traffic problem we were having. Now, there's still tons of traffic coming down this road, but before we had that airport, this traffic was backed up, complete gridlock, all the way back through this intersection and even slightly back onto this road. And adding in that metropolitan airport really fixed that problem. Today, I want to try to do the same thing to fix our goods issue that we're having in our city. You'll see right here, you can see all these blue icons kind of flashing. Some are red. These guys here all mean there's not enough goods to sell in our city. And a lot of buildings, at least the ones here that are abandoned, are all going abandoned because they ran out of goods. Best of best shops. Building abandoned because no goods. Best of best shops. Okay, best of best shops. I think you might just have a faulty business model. Home of the stuff store. Abandoned. Not enough goods to sell. So what I want to do to try to fix this is two separate things. First, I want to, now that we've kind of unlocked all the tiles and are just building wherever we see fit, I want to connect this external train hub or train line that's just been here ever since we started the game into our actual cargo line over here. And then I also want to build out a cargo airport over in this area. In the live stream we did 2 weeks ago, we built out this Apex Industries section, which is our oil industry. And I want to actually rework this particular cargo train terminal and change this into a cargo airport, which actually comes with a train stop in it. And I think between the cargo airport and the extension of the line for the cargo trains to go out here into the great beyond, I think that's gonna help us address the goods issue, especially in the downtown. All of these smaller suburban areas seem okay. It's really the downtown here that's having an issue with getting enough goods. So the way I want to start this is I actually want to take this line that we have here and send it similar to this red line around the bridge through the island. And once we've crossed over this area here, just looping it up and connecting to this stop. So we're going to jump into a time lapse. I'm going to knock out the train line and then we'll come back to build the cargo airport in real time. Okay, so I have finished the train line that connects to the external road connection or the train connection. I thought I was gonna get some cargo trains by doing this, but so far all I've gotten are passenger trains and I've been watching it for like 15 minutes. So we'll see if I get any cargo trains going forward, since that's the whole intention of this line. There's still a bit of finessing in terms of like height and things like that. Like this particular hill here, I'm not a huge fan of, but now we do have this line connected to the city. So we're driving through an area where we've not built anything yet, but we're going to actually come in here and you'll see how I've set this up alongside our previous passenger line. Now this only connects to this central station because it drives through that central station and into the cargo port that we have. I'm just going to slow this down just a bit. Maybe zoom out, give you a different view here. But so I've just moved some things around, and this now passes by all of our actual city train lines so that we're not interrupting any of that traffic. And we come around here onto this island, and it does go a bit higher than I wanted, but I did want to make sure there was good clearance underneath so that we weren't having any clipping of other trains. But I am waiting for this to actually have some kind of passenger train line on it, because it's an external passenger train driving on our dedicated cargo line. So, well, I got to figure out what's going on there. But look, you can see a beautiful view of our city as we come on in along the train tracks. We'll back out even a bit more. And now it's going to stop right here and let off, I believe, like 200 people or something insane. Does it take anyone back with it? Let's see. 14 passengers. All right, well, I've spent 49 minutes building this line for it to only give me passengers so far. So we'll see what happens with that. Now that we have that set up, we are going to go ahead and move on to building our cargo airport over in this area. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is kind of where we want to put the cargo airport. So let's level out this land. We're just going to come back just a little bit. It's really about raising a small little bit that needs to be raised. You can see these faint lines here that's showing you a difference in height. There's not a ton in this area, so we're not really doing too much damage to the natural environment. Now we're going to get rid of this cargo stop. We're going to get rid of all of this detailing. What's the best way to do this? Probably just with a tree brush. Yep, there we go. We'll get rid of these rocks, get rid of the fences. I'm actually going to readjust this road that is coming out of here. So let's grab the same road. So now we've kind of expanded this area just a bit by doing that. And we still have this line. We're not getting rid of this line. We're just going to turn it into our cargo airport. Let's give them a one-way access to the road. And for this, I'm actually going to maybe make this a bit bigger than I normally would, just because we're going to have so many cars using this. And then let's do 6 and 6. And then we'll connect it straight on in. Okay, and then let's see how this looks. So if I place this here, it's actually not too bad. It's a bit close to the highway. But then again, I feel like if a plane is getting through all of this, I guess it's coming this direction. There's just, there's a no-fly zone above these buildings. We'll back this all the way up. I would love to just have like a huge sweeping curve in this spot. If this line comes straight on out, if only I could get my guidelines to work. It's about here-ish. Hello? I don't want a highway. I hate that it's giving me like the highways connection and not the trains connection. All right, well, anarchy this in here. I think I have to move one pillar, which is really not even in the way. And I might actually just lift this highway up just a little bit. Okay. So So I've adjusted the height of the road. The cars are drowning. We'll fix that. There we go. So now we've got our cars all situated. They're coming right above this cargo line. This cargo line is now feeding directly into this new airport. What I do want to do is I want to clear out just a small area around the airport that we're going to use to fence off, so that we kind of have a similar style look to what we did here with the Metropolitan. I put oil industry, I believe, just underneath here. I think that's what's over here. Yeah, oil industry, just to paint it so that it has a different look than some of the other areas, and then just gave it a quick fence around it. So that's what we'll do with this section here. And I'm going to go through, I think, and do a bit of detailing in a second. But now we kind of have our cargo airport. It's right outside the city, really close to the highway. Part of me wants to add a connection that comes off of this road for anyone just trying to get on the highway this direction. Okay, great. So now we've kind of given that a dedicated connection to get onto the highway. To get to this airport, you do have to either come down this exit right off of Kent Bridge onto Morgan Avenue, and then you have to turn left into here, go around the roundabout, which is already filled with tons of traffic just for this industry here, and then go down the avenue up to the airport. I would love a different way over there. Let's, first of all, what kind of road? Who built this? Let's lift this up just so it's a little less crazy. That's not too bad. We can even lift this a bit. There we go. Much better. I'm wondering if you have people coming on both of these. We could potentially do an exit that comes down and feeds over. Let's try to do this. If we were to move, I think all of these nodes, let's just grab a bunch at once. Just scoot it up a little bit. Now we've scooted this over, why don't we slip an exit in? We have an exit here and an entrance here. I don't want people coming down here to get on and then get off. So I need this extra exit to start before that road over there. So if we were to maybe sneak this in right here. Okay, so now we have an additional exit that comes off the highway. You can come off of our highway this way. So you've gotten time to get on. Each lane can figure out where they need to be. They have a little bit of time to merge. Then you can come all the way over and come off of the highway. And you actually get off the highway before any new traffic can get on and before this other exit. So we're pretty far away. Once you come off, you briefly go underground, and I purposely brought it out this far down because what I want to do is I still want to give access. Let's just check the topography over here. It's not too bad. We can still put a few things over here. So I would love to take this and add in just a bit more zoning here. Okay, so now we've got this road coming in. I think for this particular spot here, do we want this to be a light? I think for now we can go without a light because I can't imagine people are going to come in to then come out and come right back in again. So let's turn off all the lights we have here. And in fact, I want to give these people priority and they will yield to whatever's happening here. Okay, now what we can also do here is add a connection between these two roads. Let's keep it on the ground. So now those are connected up, just giving some more connections. There's nothing happening on this road. So if we were to come up here maybe and just take a road out right in the middle. Let's not connect. Let's turn off. Oh, I want angle on, but I don't want these or this. Take this right on out. Can we fit in? That fits perfectly. All right, so this is the post sorting facility. So now what this is going to mean is I'm going to want to go around and put down post office offices throughout the entire city. Okay, now the entire city has post offices, and you'll see if we go to post office efficiency, they'll slowly start turning blue as the mail is either picked up or delivered to that area. And then this facility over here is where they will go to sort all of that mail. Okay, here we go. This is our cargo airplane. It is transporting cargo. It has 100% load. Let's follow it as we go into the city. Beautiful. What a gorgeous landing. It did get a little close to my skyscrapers, which wasn't great, but we'll see how it holds up. So let's see. It has 100% load. So let's see what happens when this lets all the traffic out and how we handle that amount of cargo. Oh, here comes another plane too. More cargo. And they're all merging on. And actually, we probably should work on these lanes just a bit. This here has 4, but we have a merge on and we actually don't pick up any lanes. So let's change this. Four and 4. This then would become 3, and then it would be 1 and 1, which is not exactly what we wanted, but this area here should be 3. So technically, this should be 2. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. And we move 2 forward. It becomes 3. Now I'm going to go in and maybe just kind of try to fix just a little bit of this. We didn't actually go as far back as I thought we were going to. So we could maybe just bring this out a little. There we go. Now we've got regular trucks, we've got post trucks, everybody's coming in, filling out this area and beginning to help our cargo airport deliver goods. Now, how are we looking in terms of not enough goods to sell? I see 1, not enough goods to sell. Do we have anyone coming to you? Ooh, what's this? Hold on. We've got cargo. You still don't have enough goods? Boom. Okay, so that now has enough goods. Guys, there's 1 over here. Okay, let's see. So if we click on the building, you'll notice not enough goods to sell. If we click this button here, toggle traffic, it shows me everyone that's coming to this building. You can do this with any building in the city. So each color means something different. We have a cyclist, which is that blue. We've got pedestrians, but trucks is the brown. So let's scoot back and see if we can find, here's a truck right here that is headed over to that building which had not enough goods to sell. We're stopping at the light. And then we're going to cross over 3 lanes of oncoming traffic. There could have been a better way to do that. But there we go. So now that has enough goods. Okay, I think... Oh, we've got another one. Do you have someone coming though? That's what's important. We have someone coming. They're coming right down this way. They are coming from... So they were here at our cargo hub, our cargo ports. Now I do need to kind of get in here and mess around with this area. This is like complete gridlock and a total mess. I will work on this in a bit. But now that we have, I'm actually just gonna, you know what, while we're thinking about it, let's just get rid of one of these. So this is going to keep doing its thing. This will be at least 1 more cargo port, but I think between our cargo hub, our cargo airport over here, which is doing tons of work, both for the train as well as for just flying new goods into the city, as well as just having better connections outside. I still don't know if our new line here is doing anything for cargo. Oh, we do have a cargo line. It only has 13%. Oh, it's leaving. Okay, but it's being used. That's what matters. Do we have one coming in? Oh, we do. Las Palmas. Oh, this is great. So now we've got cargo being delivered all throughout the city, both from rail, from the ports, and from the air. So I think that is going to really help fix the issues we're having with not enough goods to sell. And so far, all of the abandoned buildings are pretty much gone. I mean, I'm still seeing a few not enough goods to sell pop up. I think this is the one we just looked at. I also think best of the best shops is probably not best of the best, and therefore no one wants to buy from them. So far, we're going good with traffic. Oh yeah, 79. Come on, just get to 80%. I think what we'll do now in the next part, now that we've kind of fixed the traffic issues and we have fixed the goods issues, we can finally begin to start finishing out this city in terms of getting enough people in here to reach 100,000 population. So in the next part, we're going to go through and start just doing tons of suburbs to kind of get more people in here now that the infrastructure is in place and can really support that. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this part, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to leave some comments below about what you think of our new cargo airport, as well as what we should name some of our new districts, that would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one.